If anyone here tonight is afflicted with a stammer, he will be interested to learn how George Mulliner got rid of his. The method is shown in our opening story, The Truth About George. It entailed a certain amount of unpleasantness, but it was very effective.
Excuse me, Master George.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Mr. Barnaby. What's there, sir?
Lunch, sir. What would you like?
Something?
How about a chop?
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Right you are then, sir. And would you like it early?
Oh, yes. Yes, a soup.
Hello, here comes that Miss Blake of yours again.
Susan!
I don't know, she should be round here so often, sir, being the vicar's daughter and all.
Oh, nonsense, not fiddlesticks, Mrs. Barr, nonsense. I mean, we only talk about crosswords.
You and your old crosswords, the pair of you.
Yes.
I wonder you don't find something better to do with your time.
Well, it's a hob.
That reminds me, I've got a kettle on.
Hobby,
Excuse me, sir. Morning, Miss Blake.
Good morning, Mrs. Barnaby. Hello, Mr. Mulliner. Oh, yes, I know why you're laughing, and it's absolutely true. I do need your help again. I'm stuck. May I use your dictionary of synonyms?
Oh, sir.
Yes, 7 down. That's a tricky one, isn't it? I suppose you've done it.
Certainly you
Well,
may.
don't you help me. I want to do it myself. Now then, the plumber's friend's a diver in 7 letters. Let me see. Diver. Oh, yes, here we are, dive. Dive, descend, dip, douse, souse, sink, submerge, plummet, plunge, plunger. I wonder if it...
Miss Blake,
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Mulliner. I didn't realize you were talking to me. I thought you were just humming to yourself. You must think I'm awfully rude.
Oh.
Not to say impolite, unmannered, uncouth, ill-bred, and lacking in common courtesy. Oh, yes. I can see you're annoyed, angry, irritated, irascible, tetchy as cross as 2 sticks.
It's my stern. Stern.
Stern expression, yes.
No,
not stern. Am I wrong? Like stern. Not like stern.
I'm talking about my impediment.
Impediment?
In my speech. I mean, surely you must have noticed.
Well, I can't say I mean, one doesn't like to mention it. Besides, it's only a slight sort of deliberation over certain words. And that's only natural in someone who has your vocabulary. Scholarship, learning, erudition, expertise at crossword puzzles. Oh, it's true, Mr. Mulliner. Without you, I should never have heard of the prophet Eli, the sun god Ra, or the bird emu.
Oh, but you've got...
Oh, that's very kind of you to say so. I must admit I have had my little successes, and I don't think it would be boastful, conceited, egotistical, self-centered, or vainglorious to be proud that one was the first girl in Worcestershire to find out the meaning of crepuscular.
Crap.
But it's a man's world, Mr. Mulliner. And without you, to whom could I turn for something largely used in the manufacture of puppet valves? In 8 letters. Oh, one can't compare. Why, I'm sure you have words you haven't even used yet. In fact, I'm sure there's nothing you want to say that you can't put into words. Is there?
Well, I suppose not, no.
No. Well, yes, I suppose I better be going now. Thank you so much for your help, Mr. Mulliner. Goodbye.
Susan, I adore you. You are all the world to me. In fact, you are precious, beloved, darling, much prized, highly esteemed and valued. Oh, yes, you can say it now, can't you? So why can't you say it to her? It's hopeless. How can you propose to her if she thinks you're playing dumb Crambo?
Mr. Mulliner.
Whoa.
Let me tell you, Mr. Mulliner, I've been thinking, if you're worried about that slight hesitancy of yours, why not see a specialist?
A specialist,
Mr. Mulliner. One who specializes in 10 letters. Oh, go and see one, Mr. Mulliner, and I'm sure you'll soon be absolutely fine. Cured, better fit, well, all right, okay. Great, grand, tip-top, top-hole, top-notch, in the pink, on the ball. A1 at Lloyd's, ship-shape and Bristol fashion. Good luck, Mr. Mulliner.
A specialist, yes, that's it. Mrs. Mrs. I won't be in for lunch. I'm going to Harley Street.
Funny place for a chop.
How do you do, Mr. Mulliner?
Howdy.
What seems to be the trouble? You were saying? Sing it. Exactly. Many people who are unable to articulate clearly in normal speech find themselves lucid and bell-like when they burst into song.
I love a lassie. A bonny lassie, she's as pure as the lily in the dell.
No doubt.
She's as sweet as the heather, the bonny purple heather. Susan, my Worcestershire bluebell.
Ah, yes. She sounds a nice girl. No, Mr. Mulliner, you don't need to undress for this. It's just... Oh, I see. I'm sorry. This is she, is it?
Yes, sir. That's my baby. No, sir, don't mean maybe. Yes, sir. That's my baby now.
I congratulate you.
And by the way, when I meet that preacher, I'll say, yes, sir, that's my baby.
Quite.
If you knew Susie like I know
Quite. Exactly. I shouldn't wonder. Thank you. I think I have grasped the problem. And it's a not unusual case. The effect of love on the vocal cords of even the normally eloquent is often deleterious. With the habitual stammerer, tests have shown the divine passion usually reduces him to a condition where he sounds like a soda water siphon trying to recite Gunga Din. There is only one cure.
What?
I will tell you. A stammer is mainly mental and caused by shyness, which is caused by an inferiority complex, which is caused in its turn by suppressed desires or introverted inhibitions or something. The advice I give to all young men who come in here behaving like soda water siphons is to go out and make a point of speaking to 3 perfect strangers every day. 3. 1, 2, 3 perfect strangers. Tick each one off as you succeed in engaging him or her in conversation, and persevere, no matter how priceless a chump you may feel. Before many weeks are out, you'll find the little daily dose has had its effect. Shyness will wear off, and with it, the stammer.
But what'll I say each day to people who may come my way? What'll I say?
Anything. Just chat on any pleasant topic that occurs to you. The weather's always say. The test match. Or, in the case of the fair sex, you might offer them refreshment. Ladies are very fond of a cup of tea in the afternoon.
Me too. I have a nice cup of tea. Just happens to be on a journey for me, sheer heaven. Oh, yes, a thermos flask is all I ask.
Yes. Well, there you are then. You're all equipped. Now, if you'll take this...
How often?
Just the once. It's your account.
I see, it's just my bill.
an ordinary... Oh.
Quiet. Pay the young lady as you go out, will you? Now, don't forget, one stranger 3 times a day. And when in doubt, sing. Goodbye, Mr. Mulliner.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tear, Dr. Dear, from your eye.
That's the idea, but don't waste it on me. Off you go.
Bonsoir, old thing, cheerio, chin chin, na-poo, toodaloo, goodbye.
Make a point of speaking to 3 perfect strangers every day. The weather's always safe.
The weather seems to be taking a turn for the better, doesn't it? I ask you a simple are you deaf? Huh? Oh, dumb. I beg your pardon. I trust I've not caused you It must be not to be able to speak fluently.
Snodsbury in the Vale. This is Ibbleton Junction. Change here for Wolseley East. Hunnelsbury Farver. This is Snodsbury in the Vale.
Sorry.
When the midnight choo-choo leaves for Wobsley East, it leaves from where is that it there?
That's the Wolseley East train, all right, sir. She doesn't go at midnight. She goes at 4:07.
I know, but it doesn't fit.
Sorry about that, sir. Anyway, you've got about 10 minutes to wait, sir.
Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tear.
I've got a lot of work to do.
Your eye. And no, I suppose porters don't count. Perfect strangers, he said. Well, they don't come much stranger than that. Nice weather.
Oh, glad you like it. I ordered it specially.
Oh, might I ask what you're doing.
Doing?
With the hat.
Oh, with a hat! Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I'm just scattering largesse to the multitude. It's a devil of a bore, but it's expected of a man in my position. The fact is, you see, I'm the Emperor of Abyssinia. My palace is just up there on the road, half a mile. But don't let it go any further. It's not supposed to be generally known. We're alone at last.
Well, there's a porter.
No! We don't want him, do we?
Not if you say so.
I do. I've been waiting to talk to you for a long time.
Have you?
Yes. I want your opinion on human sacrifices.
I don't like them.
Why not?
Well, it's difficult to say. I just don't.
Well, I think you're wrong. Oh, I know there's a school of opinion that holds your views, but I disapprove. I can't bear all this modern thinking. Human sacrifices have always been good enough for the Emperor of Abyssinia, and they are good enough for me. Kindly step inside, if you please.
After you. Well, the Emperor should lead, shouldn't he?
No larks, mind.
Larks?
Yes, no pushing a fellow in, locking the door and squirting water at him through the window. I've had that happen to me before.
Certainly not.
Right. You're a gentleman, I'm a gentleman. We are both gentlemen. Oh, have you got a knife, by the way? We shall need a knife.
No knife.
Oh, well, we'll look around for something. We'll manage somehow.
Thank you, ma'am.
By the way, Porter, what was all that disturbance as I came into the station?
Oh, patient escaped from the asylum, ma'am.
Oh, good gracious.
Yeah, I reckon as how I'd seen him earlier. A young fella. But it seems... You on your way. Well, excuse me. Good day to you, ma'am. Have a nice journey.
Thank you.
In the case of the fair sex, you might offer them refreshment. Ladies are very fond of a cup of tea in the afternoon. Woo, woo. Affirm. Woo, woo. When in doubt, sing.
Tea for two, and two for
Tea, and it's tea for you and tea for me.
I have a nice thermos, I have a full thermos. Won't you share my thermos too?
When skies are grey and you're feeling so blue, tea sends the sun shining through. I have a nice thermos, I have a full thermos. Won't you share my thermos too? what can I say? After I say I'm sorry. Who's sorry now? Who's sorry now? Whose heart is broken from breaking that flask? Who's... Oh, hell. Who...
He's here, that man was here! It's that madman!
Hey, you!
I have had an afternoon of horror, terror, fear, frustration, fright, and petrifying pursuit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
For this, it was worth it. Every pain, ache, bruise, contusion, laceration.
Mr. Mulliner, excuse me for interrupting you, but I've just realized. You have lost that slight hesitancy we were speaking of.
You're right. It's gone. Your sweet sympathy, working on top of all the violent emotions of the day, have worked on me like some healing charm, spell or incantation.
Oh, you're too kind. But no matter, the great thing is that you're cured. Why, I'm sure that should you now wish, you could recite Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers without a second thought.
No doubt I could say Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, but I have better things to say.
Yes, Mr. Mulliner.
Miss Blake, Susan, it cannot have escaped your notice that I have long entertained towards you sentiments warmer and deeper than those of mere friendship. It is love, Susan, that has animated my bosom. Love. First, a tiny seed has burgeoned in my heart, until, bursting into flame, it has swept away on the crest of its wave all my diffidence, doubts, fears, and forebodings, and now proclaims itself to all the world in a voice of thunder. Susan, I am not an eloquent man. I cannot speak as fluently as I would wish. But these simple words that you have just heard come from the heart, from the unspotted heart of an English gentleman. Susan, I love you. Will you be my wife? Married woman, matron, spouse, partner, consort.
Oh, George, yes. Yea, unquestionably, indubitably, incontrovertibly, and past all dispute.
My darling, for purely personal and private reasons into which I will not enter, I must leave you. Will you join me shortly?
I will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That won't be necessary. I'm only going down to the coal cellar. I shall be there half an hour or so. If anybody calls and asks for me, perhaps you'll be good enough to tell them that I am not at home.
I will. Oh, and George, by the way, what I really came here for was to ask if you knew a hyphenated word of 9 letters, meaning an implement used in the pursuit of agriculture, and ending in K.
Pitchfork, sweetheart. But take it from me as one who knows that agriculture isn't the only thing it's used in the pursuit of.
George, you have just 1 moment.
One, my love, but time enough to tell you of my undying love, my unremitting passion.
George, you have only 1 moment.
Yes, my precious.
Stop talking.